Pistons are just packed with exciting young players, but they're both these teams still refining their squad.
Kevin, these could be the teams of tomorrow. They just need some more polish and experience, and that's something you can only get with hard work and time.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Wendell Carter is up there with Banchero. Then it's Franz Wagner, and there's Fultz, and it's Bull in its center. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Second free throw, no good. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Here's Cunningham. After the basket by Franz Wagner. Now, here's Cunningham. And he uses the glass on the layup.
A confident scorer in close. Once Cunningham feels like he has an advantage, he exploits it.
And there's the pass to Bull. Carter on the wing. Out to the right wing. Here's Banchero. No good from outside. Outside, Bogdanovich. Passes it to Durant. And here's Stewart. Over in the corner, Cunningham. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Bogdanovich. The Magic getting the bucket. Here's Durant. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length. And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Detroit making a switch. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Fultz against Cunningham. And he makes good on the layup. Cunningham's got 5 more.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Outside Carter. The shot misses. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Out to the wing. Here's the screen. Here's Livers. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner outside. Carter down low. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Bull. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists in the game.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Now here's Wiseman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And the Pistons making a change here. Diallo's checked in. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. Wagner against Bogdanovich. And finished off by Wagner.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Durant. Back to Cunningham. And Bull pulls it down. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now, here's Banchero. He's guarded by Diallo. Pass to Fultz. Over in the corner, Banchero. Misses the three. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Duran. Takes the three. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Driving in, Fultz lays it up off the glass.
Oh, the athleticism from Fultz is off the charts. Turns on the jets whenever he's taken off towards the basket.
It's stolen by Fultz, and it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Here's Anthony. No good on the last second attempt there. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Live from... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So on the floor for Orlando, the guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Wagner. And it's Okeke in at the power forward. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Suggs is fearless. I mean, anytime you try and get physical with this young man, he seems to embrace the contact, and there, an opportunity for the end.
You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
Here's Diallo, and it's sent back by Isaac. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They lead by 4. Suggs in the corner. Knocks down the 3 ball. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now here's Hayes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That is his first foul of the game. The Magic leading by 7. Outside Anthony. He takes it in, and he goes right over James Wiseman and slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Driving the lane, Isaac outside. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
That one drops for him. Wiseman's got his second basket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
And stolen by Diallo. Burks the pass to Bagley. He feeds it to Wiseman. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance break, Which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over, so Detroit ends up going with the new group. Magic leading by 6. Volts kicks to Wagner. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter. It's about 3 minutes gone by.
Got to give a lot of credit to Wendell. He moves well without the ball, gets to the right spot, and has great hands.
That one good for 2.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Snatched away. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Volts kicks to Carter. Here's Bull. Over in the corner, Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Bull.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. But he says it's only sharpened his focus.
Bull, the basket good off the assist from Fultz. Bull's got 8 points.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Cunningham's shot is off. Magic leading by 9. Here's Fultz, and he drives in and finished off by Fultz.
And the speed of Fultz is lethal. When he has a full head of steam, he's looking to tear the rim off the hinges.
Now, here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. Bogdanovich wide open. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Fultz the pass to Wagner. Crafty move, driving to the basket, and finished off by Wagner.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, Hot Man is going for the jugular.
The pass to Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And so it's Orlando holding on to. Thank you, David. And we'll be.
Your Pistons, 24, the Magic, 35.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pistons trail by 11.
The front office for the Pistons coming in from Oklahoma City. Their draft picks overall pretty good, making an immediate impact.
The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Duran in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now, here's Fultz. Over in the corner, Banchero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the Pistons draftees all showing starting caliber metal early on. And, you know, Steve, they're playing now with confidence. I mean, you can see it.
Kevin, they couldn't wait for this season to start. They know this is a team poised to make that jump to contending for the playoffs.
Here's Fultz. To the middle. Got a piece of it. The dive for the ball. There's the dish to Carter. Up top, Wagner. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
the towering presence that is Bol. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Now, here's Stewart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Stewart against Carter. Here's Banchero. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got his 4th assist in this one. Pistons trail by 15. Here's Cunningham. Here's Stewart. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
Love the activity of Stewart, making himself useful on the offensive glass.
Fultz kicks to Banchero. Back to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Orlando leading by 15.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Now Cunningham, after Wendell Carter missed from long range.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And guys, this is kind of Bol's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Pistons trail by 17. Tries the spin move. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And again, Cunningham missing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Fultz, no good.
He's an okay long-range shooter, but not with a defender right in his face.
During the pass to Ivy, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Ivy's got 6 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Magic leading by 15. Here's Anthony. It's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
The Magic have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Down low. And that one's good, Wagner.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And Detroit has possession. Following the bucket by Orlando. The shot's good from Hayes.
Great effort from Killian Hayes here, pushing through the contact and finishing well.
They get it back. Wagner finds Isaac. Here's Wagner. Goes back up, and it's Orlando with another.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Now, here's Burks. This one for 3. No good that time. Anthony left side. Bricks the aggressive dunk attempt.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all.
And so it's Orlando taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Magic, the guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Okeke in at the 4. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Anthony's shot is off.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Diallo, no good. Magic leading by 22. Suggs passes to Okeke, and he gets the bucket. Okeke's got his first points in this one.
And this is why Suggs was a top 5 pick. Jalen's got tremendous playmaking ability.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Now, here's Ivy. Defense right on him. Wiseman no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. And he dunks it down.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Here's Ivy. No good with the triple. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. It's good from long range.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Here's Cunningham. That one goes in.
Such a tough matchup. Cunningham can pass or score out of the pick and roll.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team 4.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And how about the quick fire release of Fultz? It is difficult to guard. You know he's thinking about shooting as the pass is coming his way.
Here's Ivy, and there's the drive, and slam dunk by Ivy.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And the dunk by Ball.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
It's Bogdanovic on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Now, here's Duren. Tight defense on him.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Passes it to Ivy. Outside Bogdanovic. Duren the pass to Ivy. Pistons passing it around. Bogdanovic, no luck. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on an 18-5 run here. Fultz dishes to Carter. Here's Bol, and the dunk by Bol.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bol.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
He hits the second from the line. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
Stewart, a screen for Bogdanovic. And stolen by Wagner. 41 seconds left in the game. And here's Cunningham. Pass to Duran. And Bogdanovic kicks to Ivy to stop the run. Orlando grabs the miss. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Carter, that's good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? This is going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Here's the screen. Bogdanovic left side. It's off. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner.
to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, we've got Mikal Bridges. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Bridges. Over Ivy. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Dinwiddie against Cunningham. The steal. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Johnson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game. You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Cunningham, right side. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Johnson. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Bogdanovich down low. Johnson on him. Basket's good. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they could become a unit with playoff potential. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
Now here's Dinwiddie for 3. Bridges. And Ivy pulls it down. Pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Cunningham. 3-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here we go, all alone.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. And Cunningham asked to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
Here's Cunningham, following the bucket by the Nets. Stewart, screen on Dinwiddie. Cunningham passes to Stewart. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. A minute 53 left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich from long range. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Bridges right side. For 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stolen by Bridges. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Cunningham against Bridges. Now here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. Ivy's shot is off. The Nets have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Bridges on the attack. From deep, Johnson. Duren with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Bogdanovic. And they'll get another chance. Duren with the bucket. Duren's got his second basket.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Over to the left wing. Lets the three fly. And no good. Outside Bogdanovic. Fires from deep. The shot that time not on target. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the net. Good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the one. The Nets with a lead.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super teams era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Shot clock at 6. For 3, Bridges. Detroit with a rebound. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Burks passes to Wiseman. Can't hit from in close.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Dinwiddie, no good. For Detroit, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. It's stolen by Johnson. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Finney-Smith with it. Checked by Bagley. Finney-Smith with it. Bagley's on him. 4 on the clock. Second chance effort. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A full line change here for Brooklyn. The Pistons trailing. Here's Hayes. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Curry, a screen on Hayes. And Simmons, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert. You know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Harris's shot is good.
This is exactly why Joe Harris is in the league. That accuracy from three-point range is really astonishing.
And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit, but, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Simmons is doubled and a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Diallo with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
Detroit calls timeout. Bogdanovich has checked in for Diallo. Here's Cunningham. 1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Oh, stolen by Harris. That's good from Curry on the assist by Harris. And now it's a 9-point Nets lead. Here's Ivy. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. .44 seconds left in the first half. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star, but for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Bridges outside. From downtown. Rebound Detroit. Duran's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Gets stolen by Johnson. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Allie, as always, thank you. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Ben Simmons.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duran in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Dinwiddie with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Pass to Claxton. Left side Johnson. Oh, it's stolen.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Bridges outside. Screen by Claxton and Bridges. Here we go. They get it back. Outside Finney-Smith. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Ivy. He's covered by Dinwiddie. That one drops for him. Ivy's got 5 now.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Cunningham against Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. No good on the triple. The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Ivy. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Down low. Duran, no good. The Nets with a lead. Left side, Johnson. Bridges outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden-Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Oh, stolen by Harris. Fast break, Brooklyn. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Thomas, covered by Diallo. Back to O'Neal, 6 to shoot. The shot's good. And the Nets lead by 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Now here's Burks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The Pistons have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Well, Burks has exceptional athleticism, and ooh, he flies to the cup.
And James Wiseman gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Simmons against Wiseman. Out to Harris. 3-pointer. They get it again. Harris on the wing. No good on the 3. Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Now here's Wiseman. He's closely guarded. Bagley for 3, and it's Harris with the rebound.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Burks. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Bagley. Tipped. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Wiseman. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets earning this break in the action, up 10. And they've racked up a ton of... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Nets, Royce O'Neal is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Thomas in at the 2.
Yeah, if you see Burks with a lane to the rim, he's going to flush it with power.
Here's Thomas. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And the Nets lead by 11.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Over to the wing. The 3 is up. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And here's Harris outside. They get it back. Launches a three. Hits the trifecta.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
That one goes. Count it.
But terrific quickness. The burst of Alec Burks looking strong inside.
Right side Simmons. The shot comes out. And Detroit the other way now. Bagley down low. He's against O'Neal. Bagley, no good. Brooklyn has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Joe Harris.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside but cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Boy, he kicked it up another level in this one. No one saw this coming, especially this crowd. He caught everyone by surprise. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Dwayne Casey had some advice for his team. He stressed the need to protect the ball. He said, quote, "Turnovers are killing us. We can't keep giving away possessions." It's a great way to agitate a coach. Let's send it back to the broadcast table now.
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. And the Nets lead by 16.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Here's Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range. And it's Brooklyn ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And here's Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Stewart against Dinwiddie. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Yes! And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Nets.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong. You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Knocks it down from distance.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
To the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Cunningham outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Off target. So we see the Nets taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver.
focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So the net starting five. We've got Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Johnson, wide open. He fires. Buries it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The pass to Fultz. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Bull, the pass to Fultz. Wagner outside. Passes to Banchero. Off target from three-point range. Here's Johnson. Bridges outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Dinwiddie wide open. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
Here's Banchero after the basket by Brooklyn. Fultz kicks to Wagner. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Another one falls for Brooklyn. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge. Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Bridges shot good.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Fultz the pass to Banchero. Wagner against Bridges. Pass to Bull. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Shot on the wing. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Magic trail by 8. Carter right side. And then Carter with the dunk.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
From the arc, Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 10.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Fultz kicks to Carter. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Finney-Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Banchero with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. They have a 9-point lead. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And how about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times. Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Hits it from three-point range. Carter's got his second bucket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
7-second difference, shot in game clock. Bridges against Fultz. Carter down low. Here's Cole. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, Ball with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Hands it from downtown. Dinwiddie's got 19 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Offense, the order of the day. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Wagner. And it's Okeke in at the 4. That's who's out there for Orlando. Isaac kicks to Suggs. And Isaac throws it down.
Guys, you got to respect the activity level of Isaac. A young mobile big who knows how to keep plays alive.
Simmons passes to Curry. Simmons, a screen on Anthony. Curry dishes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Steph Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
Here's Simmons after the made shot from Cole Anthony. And Simmons kicks to O'Neal. For 3, Harris. And the Nets, another 3.
And, you know, over time, we've seen Harris become much more assertive. Have to respect how much he believes in his jump shot.
Here's Okeke. No points in the game yet for him.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
Now here's Anthony. Over in the corner, Isaac. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Curry outside, and it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic trail by 10. And he lays it straight in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Over in the corner, Isaac. It's stolen by Curry. Fires the three. No good. Shot missing. And Orlando the other way now.
Well, I played for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Here's Simmons after the made shot from Cole Anthony. And they double up Simmons. O'Neal kicks to Simmons. Outside for Thomas. A three. That's tipped. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. We've got 1:48 left here in the second. Just 4 to shoot. A putback. It's rebounded by Fultz. The Magic trail by 6. Pass to Carter. Fultz, the pass to Carter. Wagner on the wing. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Launches a three. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Magic have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Banchero dishes the ball. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Fultz with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Now, here's Bull. D right on him. That gives them the lead. Fultz has got the lead up to 1 now for Orlando.
And love the mindset of Fultz. If he has daylight to shoot from the perimeter, he shoots with confidence. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Orlando now. They're on a 17-5 run here. Out to Carter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the drive and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And love the high motor Fultz brings to the floor. Really puts the defense at a tough spot whenever he drives inside.
No good on the second free throw.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Here now is Dinwiddie from outside the arc. That shot no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we
36. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. They've got Cameron Johnson, and it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Banchero, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Wagner passes to Bull, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So
close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Dinwiddie. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the left side wing. From past the arc. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie. Orlando leading. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Driving inside. Count it. Fultz has got 8 points.
And you got to prevent Fultz from getting all the way to the rim. But once he sees an open lane, he just attacks it. He is absolutely relentless.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 22 points for him. Johnson outside. Back to Dinwiddie. The three. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero with the ball. He's got 5. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Wagner, the basket good off the assist from Fultz. And the Magic lead by 5. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Took him no time at all on that one. Banchero's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is
you tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And speed at which these players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Both teams will make substitutions. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Here's Wagner, and he converts the layup. Wagner's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. The drive by Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
And finished off by Wagner.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Now here's Simmons. Kicks it to O'Neal. Dinwiddie outside. And Thomas has it in the corner. The Nets need to get a shot off here. O'Neal misses. Magic leading by 8. Inside, Isaac. Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Nets trail by 10. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And here's Harris from the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. On the wing, Isaac. His three-pointers off the mark. Brooklyn's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Harris from deep. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Magic have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. There's the three. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Orlando going into the break with a 10-point lead. You're shooting the... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Okeke in at the 4 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Suggs with the ball. Thomas is there. Wagner from long range. The shot missing. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Anthony looking it over. The pass to Okeke. Isaac kicks to Wagner. Passes it to Okeke. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it. Wagner's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin. They're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Volts kicks to Carter. Wagner left side. Fultz against Bridges. Fultz the pass to Wagner. Simmons pulls it in. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Magic leading by 10. Out to Carter. Back to Fultz. And Wagner has it in the corner. Over in the corner, Fultz. Wagner passes to Carter. Takes a three. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And the Magic lead by 13.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Down low and stolen by Simmons. He kicks it to Johnson. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons, to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
Magic leading by 8. Pass to Fultz. Back to Wagner. Now Banchero. 6 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. Johnson left side. Pass to Simmons. Takes it inside. Bridges, no one around him. And the Nets, another 3.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
And finished off by Banchero.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Nets.
Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
And there's the pass to Bull. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Banchero. Out to Carter. Pass to Banchero. The Magic again can't hit.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Pass to Fultz. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Claxton. Johnson outside. Bridges for 3.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. So the Magic win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
matchup a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
A look at the Pistons starting group. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Cunningham against Fultz. Now here's Cunningham. The D's right on him. Misses from close range. Pass to Banchero. Here's Bull for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Here's Fultz. Wagner with it. Here's Bull, and he dunks it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Here's Cunningham. The shot, no good. Oh, nice D from Carter. The Magic have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Here's Wagner. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Cunningham drives in. It's hauled in by the Magic. An 8-point differential. Picked it. To the inside. And Stewart with the basket on the assist by Cunningham.
You're not going to rattle Stewart if you don't give him enough contact. Just went right through it.
Carter finds Fultz. Carter, a screen on Cunningham. Fultz with it, guarded by Stewart. Carter inside. He's against Stewart. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Cunningham outside. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
Here's Bull. Drops in the layup for 2. Give him 8.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Inside, Duran. It's rebounded by Wagner.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Stewart to the right side. Takes it inside. Ivy's shot is off. For Orlando, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Wagner up top. Carter, a screen on Stewart.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Magic. And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. Now the Magic with it. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's Fultz, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Look at the Pistons, and this team has been trying to build something here. It's been struggling to do so as of late, but first pick in Cade Cunningham, really huge draft in 2022 with some young talent coming in. This is a very young and very exciting team now.
36 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Burks. And the layup is good off the glass.
Now, Killian Hayes is a PG, and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
Here's Suggs, defended by Burks. Here's Wagner. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. The Pistons have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Here's Burks. And a two-handed jam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And so it's the Orlando Magic earning this break in the action, up 10. Their defense. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Amadou Diallo out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Wiseman in at the center position, filling out the middle. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Magic. The Magic shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Here's Suggs, defended by Burks. Wagner in the high post. Out to Anthony. Wagner with a screen. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, no good. And Detroit is shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. From deep, Wiseman. Diallo outside. Hey, expanding his range. It's hauled in by the Magic. They've led by as many as 14.
And for Jalen Suggs, the shot is a work in progress still. His form is mostly fine, but execution and decision-making needs to improve.
Here's Isaac. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Isaac's got his first points of the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. And Suggs had a rough year shooting as a rookie, Grant.
He really did. I mean, played too fast at times. The shot will come as he slows his game down. Still, he has great upside, but must get his shot on track. A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Isaac. From deep. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he might not be the biggest guy on the court. Cole Anthony is explosive, Grant.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Magic making a switch here. Fultz is checked in. Bull grabs the board. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Banchero gets it to go.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Stewart, a screen on Wagner. Pass to Stewart. And here's Bogdanovich. There's the steal. Here's Fultz. And that one is hammered home.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Ivy. Oh, deflected. Duren doesn't go for him. And Orlando will come the other way. Wagner on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. Outside Fultz. Here he goes. Pass to Bowl. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
The three from Banchero. Wagner inside. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game. To the middle. Here's Bowl. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. 14 points for him.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Here's Cunningham. Got a hand on it. It'll count. Oh, got it off in time, but and so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Magic out in front, running away with this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Ivy. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
We've got Markelle Fultz. Banchero out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Franz Wagner, and it's Bowl in at the center position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Oh, stolen by Fultz. Carter, high post. Bagley's on him. They get the rebound, and it's slammed in by Carter.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Hayes against Fultz. Hayes, the pass to Bagley. Diallo on the wing. Hey, from beyond the arc. No good that time. Now Orlando takes it the other way. About a minute played here in the second half. Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Burks passes to Diallo. Wagner against Burks. Shot clock at 6. Back to Diallo. Deflected! And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For Orlando, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the wing on the left. Back to Fultz. Pass to Banchero. He shoots. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
Diallo left side. Here's Wiseman. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Wiseman's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, Wiseman's setting up camp on the interior. He's going to be effective there.
Out to the right wing. The 3 from Banchero. Detroit with a rebound. Outside Burks. 4-3. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got 5 rebounds in the game. Wagner outside. And the layup falls. Wagner's got 6.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Outside Burks. Sinks it from distance.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
Fultz into the lane. Outside Carter. Back to Fultz. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Bagley, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Pass to Fultz. There's a screen. Here's Bull. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
And while the Pistons need to improve at both ends, Brent, offense is where they've struggled the most.
Yeah, last season near the bottom in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. They've got the playmakers, but they've got to convert and finish off those plays and get more consistent on the offensive end. And Cade Cunningham, one of those 6'6", 6'7" guards that's really skilled, so a tough matchup for most wings and really too big for most guards. That's where his advantage lies.
Wagner's checked in for Bull. To the paint. Anthony outside. Back to Wagner from outside the arc. And Cunningham pulls it down.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Isaac with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. On the wing, Suggs. The 3-ball. Rebounded by the Pistons. 23 seconds left in the third. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
No good on the free throw.
Shooting for Detroit, Duren.
And he can't hit the second. Now here's Anthony. Wagner up top. Shoots over Duren. And another miss by Orlando. Now Cunningham, and 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Magic opening up a huge. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, it's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Duran in at the 5. There's a screen. Ivy's shot is off. Orlando shooting incredibly well, 63%, and really making their shots count. Isaac left side.
Orlando foul. Jonathan Isaac. First personal foul.
And the Pistons shooting only 31% in the game. Cunningham outside. Unloads. That's good on the jumper.
Capable of scoring from a lot of levels. When you guard Cade Cunningham, you're going to have to make a choice. This time they chose wrong.
Here's Anthony, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Bol, he's checked in for Wagner. Carter comes in for Okiki. Banchero's checked in for Isaac. And Wagner subbed in for Suggs. Here's Ivy, defended by Wagner. Three-pointer, Stewart, and the three-pointer goes.
And Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
Here's Bol, second chance shot, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Here's Ivy. Soft touch off the glass. Ivy's got his first points in this one.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Banchero no good. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Driving to the basket. Here's Ivy, defended by Wagner. Off the mark there with a 3. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Banchero.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Fultz, he's checked in for Anthony.
Coming on the floor for your Magic.
Here's Fultz.
Markel Fultz.
There's the drive, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Pass to Stewart. Outside Bogdanovic. Off target with the 3. The Magic have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Back to Fultz. And he makes it on the layup. Fultz has got 4 points this quarter.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
The Magic have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Wagner. With the tip, it's good on the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
And the big man, Isaiah Stewart, just relied upon to bring physicality and aggression to the floor, something he does well.
And Stewart is one of those guys that you can count on to provide energy.
No doubt, B.A. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to be ferocious down there. And I like how he focuses on taking higher percentage shots.
Here's Carter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Orlando.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Here's Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham with the ball. Fultz picks him up. And that one's good. Cunningham.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Magic.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Good on both.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Stewart. The Pistons need to get one up quick.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
That free throw good from Cunningham.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
Wagner, right side. Bold. Oh, a special move before that shot.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Man, good whistle there.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Detroit, Bojan Bogdanovic.
And so Bogdanovic nails them both. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bull. Duran with a rebound. Wagner with a steal. Misses the shot. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Boy, they were something. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
got their game faces on. And it's the Pistons to start out. Cunningham with it. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. And it's Bogdanovich in its small forward.
Excellent footwork and handles, getting Cunningham right around the defender.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
There's a screen to the inside. Duran tries again. Goes up with it again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Detroit shooting their first free throws of this one.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
He hits both from the stripe. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Over to the wing. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Johnson for 3. Let's keep it alive. Over to the left wing. Dinwiddie wide open. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Outside Bogdanovich. There's the drive. Stolen away. Dinwiddie outside. Shoots the 3. No good that time. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Bridges with the steal. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Johnson finds Bridges. Duran pulls it in. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Cunningham. Rebound, Brooklyn. There's the pass to Finney-Smith. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
The Pistons leading. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Now here's Johnson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Dinwiddie. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Outside Bogdanovich. The 3. Johnson with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. Here's Bogdanovich. Cunningham against Bridges. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 1. And the Nets miss again. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. From deep three-point range, Detroit no good that time either.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And the shot goes in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
It's the three-point bomb. Dinwiddie's got 7 points in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops.
So much of the offense revolves around Cade Cunningham. He can do it all.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Thomas is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Harris. And it's Simmons in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Brooklyn leading by 9. It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
Now, here's Burks. Shot clock at 6. No good on the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Curry with a wide-open look. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets. For Detroit, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Thomas driving the lane. Bucket is good.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Cunningham. Bagley with the bucket.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. He knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Here's Curry. Harris outside. A 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Pistons trail by 12. Diallo kicks to Bagley. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now Burks. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Nets leading by 12. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Simmons. He's covered by Wiseman. And Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Great Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, Jordy. Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Weissman the pass to Diallo. In transition, here come the Nets. Harris kicks to Curry. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. O'Neal passes to Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Brooklyn. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Magruder. And Dinwiddie over to help. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Magruder. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Detroit, no good that time either.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Here's Stewart. No good, unable to end this run.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Bogdanovich, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovich has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Johnson against Bogdanovich. Stewart misses.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
It's his first trip to the line.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
All right, thank you, David. And folks,
39. The Pistons, 17.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. On the court for the Pistons, Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Ivy. Then it's Duran. And it's Magruder in at the 1. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Cunningham, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Into the lineup for the Pistons, Keith Cunningham.
Brooklyn's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Dinwiddie attacking, goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Dinwiddie's got 16.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Bridges passes to Claxton. Back to Bridges. with the drive. Kicks it out to Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Claxton, and a strong finish with two hands.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Duran, and that one good.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
In the corner, it's Bridges. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stewart with the steal. Passes it to Duran. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And that one falls for Bridges. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Dinwiddie kicks to Finney-Smith. Johnson in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. 5 points in the game.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And here's Brooklyn stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Kicks to Bridges. The three-pointer, no good. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Diallo against Johnson.
2 minutes to play. 3rd quarter.
Diallo inside. Johnson with the defensive effort. Brooklyn's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Bridges misses. The Pistons have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Burks can't get it to go.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Off target with his 3. And the Pistons with possession here. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bagley, no good. And here are the Nets. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Pass to Claxton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Alec Burks. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Brooklyn.
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
One of the main weapons Bogdanovich brings, a dead-eye three-point shooter with impressive range.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Duran the pass to Cunningham. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Ivy shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one falls for Ivy. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And Jalen Duran picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And here's Harris from the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the 3 ball.
Now the pass to Duran. Bogdanovich against Harris. Bogdanovich passes to Duran. Tries again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
The Pistons have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in complete command. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Simmons. O'Neal is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Thomas, and it's Curry in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. O'Neal passes to Harris, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. Outside Curry. And the dunk by O'Neal.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
GA, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
But the defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Simmons with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And Simmons slams it in.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
First personal foul.
He's off on the first.
An effective role player. Isaiah Stewart is reliable when it comes to rebounding and blocking shots.
The Nets have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Here's Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jalen Duran. That's good from Simmons.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Curry against Cunningham. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Pass to Ivy. Launches it. And they recover it. And Bogdanovich kicks to Ivy. Cunningham for 3. It doesn't go for him. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Harris passes to Simmons. It's deflected.
Size and length. Stewart has all the tools to knock that shot away.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Substitutions on the court.
And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 12-3 run. Dinwiddie against Cunningham. Dinwiddie dishes to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. And he jams it with authority.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Now, here's Stewart. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Finney-Smith. Detroit with the rebound. Duran's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Bridges outside. Off target from outside.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Ivy kicks to Cunningham. There's the pick. And Cunningham with the slam.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
Here's Stewart. No good on the triple. Stewart's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Finney Smith. Back to Bridges. Passes it to Finney Smith. And it's off from three-point range. It's Cunningham with the drive. Here's Stewart. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
First team foul.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Cunningham on the wing. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And he overshot that one, missing. Bridges outside. Johnson in the corner. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Markelle Fultz is out there with Wagner. Then there's Banchero. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Bol in at center. Now here's Bridges. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And a foul called. On the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches. Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Wagner. Pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Superb concentration from the big man there. Carter Jr. is experienced at converting difficult shots.
Out of bounds, it'll be Magic ball. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Up top, Fultz. Pass to Carter. Wagner outside. Here's Fultz. Here's Bol. Claxton with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Rebound by the Magic.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
It's stolen by Johnson. Wagner against Bridges. Screen by Claxton. Pass to Johnson. Here's Dinwiddie. Left side, Johnson. 5 on the clock. Back to Dinwiddie. The kick out to Johnson. High post Claxton. It's stolen. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Wagner outside.
Nicholas Watson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Wagner against Bridges. Pass to Carter. The Magic need to put one up here. 2 on the clock. He was all alone on that one.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock. After getting moved from Chicago in 2021, Wendell Carter Jr. came to the Magic with a bit of a chip on his shoulder, something to prove, an added edge, and I think that has served him well in his development.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Banchero. Takes a 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Boy, moving the ball with purpose there. Fultz has tremendous offensive potential, and we're seeing him put it all together now.
And with Carter Jr., he showed tremendous growth in the 2021-22 season.
Yeah, he sure did, B.A. He saw increased efficiency across the board. I mean, it really was around the rim, though, where he made his greatest strides. Showed improved low-post scoring, improved low-post moves, and defensively, he was an anchor for Orlando.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Banchero. Back to Carter. Right side, Fultz. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Much respect to Fultz for his attitude. Even when he gets bumped around, he stays with it. Superb body control.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 5. Out to Bridges. Wagner with a steal. Orlando calls timeout. A line change here for Orlando. Anthony up top. Pass to Okiki. Now here's Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Anthony against Dinwiddie. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 7.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Here's Suggs. Here's the 3. Dinwiddie with a rebound. With the drive. For 3, Bridges. And again! Brooklyn with the triple.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Okiki. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Magic. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line. Shooting with confidence so far in this one.
On the court for Orlando. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Wagner is out there with Chuma Okiki. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Pass to Okiki from behind the arc. Drains the triple. Okiki's got his first 3 points of the game.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Here's Thomas. Outside Curry. And it's off from 3-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Tharkas, with most young teams, the Magic struggle with consistency.
Look, BA, that's just how the NBA can be for young teams. I mean, it's a hard league, a really hard league. It's tough. Everybody's good. But there are some benefits to going through the growing pains of being young. You learn on the fly. And there's no better teacher than experience, which comes from reps and time on the floor together. And ultimately, you hope it pays dividends going forward.
Here's Isaac. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A big group substitution here for Orlando. Bowl, he's checked in for Wagner. Wendell Carter comes in for Okiki. Wagner's checked in for Suggs. And it's Fultz in for Anthony.
Boy, you look at Isaac, and all you think he needs to do is add some weight. He's got terrific skills and a promising future.
Now here's Simmons. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's O'Neal. The 3. It's hauled in by Isaac.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Bowl. This one's a 3. That shot missing. And Brooklyn will come the other way. here in the second. 2 minutes gone by. Curry against Fultz. Curry passes to Simmons. Oh, nice D from Fultz. Orlando leading. Here's Carter. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Outside Curry. Orlando grabs the miss. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside for Fultz. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here. A full line change here for Brooklyn. And a change for the Magic. Banchero's checked in for Isaac. And the Magic call time here. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
Next foul, Nicholas Brunson. Second personal foul, team second.
Pass to Wagner. Carter on the wing. There's the triple. And the Magic again can't hit. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second.
For Orlando, the 2021 trade deadline marked a turn to a new direction. I mean, the Magic trading away Aaron Gordon, Evan Fournier, and Nikola Vucevic indicated they were clearly going another way.
Pass to Fultz. Here's Banchero. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Bridges. Here's the break. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. He's off on that one. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Well, with those 2021 Magic deals, what do you think of hitting the reset button, Clark?
You know, B.A., I like it. I think it was time. That group had not quite made the progress that was expected. And at some point, you got to determine whether you're better off changing course or going with the status quo. So I like the moves they made. A youth movement in Orlando shows promise going forward.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And he makes it.
In the NBA. You let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Outside Carter. Wagner, left side. The 3. Brooklyn with the board. And they're pushing it up. Dinwiddie outside. 34 seconds left in the half. Fires from deep. The rebound by Carter.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. Back to Wagner. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
Here's Dinwiddie. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie. Just 4 seconds left in the second period. And so it's the Orlando Magic.
18. Commander, 25.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 7. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. So that's the Nets 5. On the take. Out to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance. Bridges has got 9.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3. And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Orlando has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Out to the right wing. Back to Carter. The rebound by Bridges. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Outside Finney-Smith. Right wing. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Bull. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Give him 8.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And Dinwiddie, here we go, to the left side wing. The kick out to Johnson. Knocks down the triple. And the Nets lead by 1.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Fultz passes to Carter. Lays it up and banks it in. Carter's gotten his second bucket.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
Pass to Claxton. Outside Johnson. Now Finney-Smith. Let's go with a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I think that's one of his specialties, really. Finney-Smith is out there to defend at a high level and knock down 3s.
Out to the wing. Here's Bull. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here are the Nets now. They're on a 13-4 run. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Okiki's checked in for Bull. Outside Simmons. The kick out, Curry. Takes the 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Curry's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Down low. Poke loose. And stolen by Simmons.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Simmons against Wagner. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Suggs. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Boy, a bunch of pep in his step. Suggs got up a little extra on that one.
The kick out, Curry. And the Nets, another three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Oh, swiped away. On the wing, Curry. There's the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You know, the staple of Seth Curry's game is shooting the ball off the catch.
Here's Suggs. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising, an effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Pass to O'Neal. Launches it. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his 4th assist in this one. Curry against Anthony. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. It's intercepted. Here's O'Neal. Right side Curry. The three is up. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Seth Curry, he's been the guy making things happen for the Nets. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor for the Magic. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Chuma Okeke. And it's Wagner in at the 5.
Tell you what, I love when Suggs attacks the defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
O'Neal misses.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And Curry throws it down.
And when Seth Curry gets hot like this, that basket just continues to expand. You got to keep feeding him if he's this hot.
Kicks it out to Isaac. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Simmons. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. They get it again. Isaac with the steal. Pass to Anthony. Here's Suggs. Back to Anthony. Clock at 6. Here's Suggs. He's covered by Curry. Suggs, no good. Here's Thomas. The three-pointer off the mark. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And Anthony slams it in.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
And the Nets miss again. For Orlando, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Suggs. And stolen by Simmons. In transition, here they come. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Okeke. Anthony outside. Back to Akiki. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Okiki's gotten 4 this quarter. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. 1:49 left in the final quarter. Out to Harris. Over Isaac. That one a little long. Here's Orlando. They're on a 10-2 run here. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Out to Anthony. They double him with Curry. Back to Wagner. Just 4 to shoot. Inside. It's stolen by Curry. Harris outside. Wagner outside. Pass to Isaac. Out to Anthony. Orlando calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. 54 seconds left to play in the fourth. "54 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one." Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Here's Bridges, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Carter, a screen on Dinwiddie. Pass to Wagner. Here's Bull. Carter inside. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Dinwiddie. And that one good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim. You know, he should be getting extra attention from